I cannot believe you just said that this bill does not pay lip service to survivors, because that is the absolute definition of what this offensive bill does. You sit there and you water down the penalties. You're paying lip service to the 16 and 17-year-old victims of sex crimes. I mean, what more does it take for this caucus, the Democrat caucus, to wake up and realize you're on the wrong side of this issue? It is so patently offensive. And why? Because you have an extremist wing of your party that says somehow it is normal to have sex with minors. Let me review the bidding. SB 145 in 2020, signed by Governor Newsom, notwithstanding the theatrics that he has engaged in this week on this bill. SB 145 would allow a predator to molest a child as young as 14 years of age and avoid mandatory sex offender registry. That's what this legislature passed. That's what this governor put into law, because it is reflective of a perverse, deviant, perverted philosophy that somehow it is normal for men to molest young boys and young girls. SB 357, which this bill is trying to fix, legalized loitering for the purpose of sex trafficking, sex work, and prostitution. Why? Because somehow it was spun as anti-LGBT to try to enforce laws against sex trafficking. I will tell you, as a gay Republican, it is offensive, and a supermajority of the gay community, they disavow the LGBT caucus, claiming that somehow this bill is anti-gay. It's offensive to use the gay community as window dressing for sex trafficking. That's what's going on here. Make no mistake about it. These are young minors. They are victims of sex trafficking, and this bill would allow predatory behavior to continue without punishment. What this bill does is it does pay lip service, because it says a couple words that seem to cover 16 and 17-year-olds, but then it takes away the ability of prosecutors to actually prosecute and punish individuals who purchase 16 and 17-year-olds. That, at the end of the day, is the plain English legal standing of what you're about to do. You're trying to pull a con job over on the California voters. No prosecutor will be satisfied with this language. I doubt Ms. Krell will be satisfied with this language. I'd be surprised if she were. What's more offensive than that is the breakdown of legislative decorum here today. Your colleague has put her time, talent, treasure, her passion into an important issue.
State your point, Mr. Berman. Mr. DeMaio. Mr. DeMaio, just a moment. Excuse me, just a moment. Mr. Berman. Mr. Berman, you're recognized.
Please don't use assembly members' names when referring to them. That is against the decorum of this floor. And I would once again ask my colleague from San Diego to speak to the amendment that we are discussing and not anything else. Thank you very much.
So excuse me, Mr. DeMaio. You will wait until the chair has ruled on the point of order. Mr. Berman, your point is well taken. Mr. DeMaio, you will conduct yourself with decorum on this floor. Do not refer to members by their last name. Please stop wagging your finger and pointing at members. We're discussing the merits of this bill, of this resolution. These amendments. Thank you, Mr. DeMaio.
So speaking of names, the amendment strikes Ms. Krell's name from a bill that she has spent a lot of time working on and leading on. The amendment itself is offensive by stripping the name of one of our members off the bill.
Mr. DeMaio, Mr. Berman, I got this. Thank you. Mr. DeMaio, you will not refer to your colleagues by their names, please. Last warning.
The amendment strips the name of a legislator who has spent a tremendous amount of time, talent, treasure, energy, passion on this bill from a bill that she deserves to have her name on in its original form. It's offensive to do this to this colleague. without mentioning the specific colleague's name, apparently, because the amendment actually does change a name on the bill. Look, you can do what you're going to do today, but there are two things that are going to be clear at the end of today. Number one, we're not going to protect 16 and 17-year-olds from predatory sexual violence.
30 seconds.
And number two, I don't think the voters are going to fall for this. And I will spend every day working to ensure that. And I think many Californians will work to ensure that.
Clerk will open the roll. All those vote who desire to vote. All those vote who desire to vote. All those vote who desire to vote. Clerk will close the roll and tally the votes. Ayes 55, noes 21. The amendments are adopted.